and advocating for sustainable economic success of the greater Clinton region. Grow Clinton This Morning, a program in partnership with KROS.
That's right. It is now Grow Clinton, and we welcome to the program for a second time Caleb Kitteringham. So, Caleb, I'm expecting much more out of you now that this is your second appearance, okay?
Now I'm nervous. Yeah.
Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. Of course, you're with Visit Clinton,
Correct.
trying to attract people to our community with various attractions, and I understand we got a lot coming up.
Yes, May is a very full month this year. We start out with May 5th, Art and Wine to Walk in Lyons Business District. Followed immediately on May 6th and 7th with Dutch Days in Fulton. Also on the 6th, there's a Steve Cloyster Memorial Run in Fulton. So feel free to do both. They're actually kind of intertwined, but not immediately connected. So then on May 12th, we have Spring for Sprouts fundraiser for the YMCA, which is organized by Grow Clinton by our Jenny Holmes, as well as cooperation from around town. But it looks to fund a new remodel of YMCA or YWCA, sorry, kitchen to provide for children that they take care of over the day during days while their parents are at work.
So when is that going to be again?
That is May 12th.
And where's that going to be at?
That is going to be at the
is that at the Vista Grande or
Vista Grande? Thank you. It's still in the planning phases somewhat, but obviously it's getting closer. So it's more in the planning phases in terms of getting invitations sent out, decorations. So we're pretty far along.
And then now, if people want to be a part of this, how do they go about doing that, Caleb?
For now, I believe you should just contact Jenny. There is a Facebook page up, I believe. Let me see. Yes. It has a Spring for Sprouts Facebook page. I could read you the numbers, but I don't think that'd be very useful.
Now, you're talking about the events that will be coming up, and of course, Leslie Webster, who you kind of are under Leslie. Mm-hmm. She recently directed her, conversations to the city council. Were you at the council meeting as well?
I was not, but I'm aware of. I assume you're talking about the wayfinding discussion. Yes, and I think that went rather well. I was not there, obviously, but she seemed very happy with the results and the enthusiasm from the city council. Plus, we're financially supporting it, so hopefully we'll see a overhaul of the signs eventually, but this is more of a first step.
Okay. Now, some of these events, and of course we've got a number of other events that are going to be coming up over this summer. Do you try and get to these, Caleb?
Yes, I do. I personally enjoy going to these events, not just for my job, but for also being out there in the community. And it's nice to see the town. There's almost 10 events just in May, just from us. And there's definitely things going on in Clinton regularly. June looks to be almost as busy, if not more.
Okay.
With the Bass Tournament coming up in late June and the Jeep Ride in early June for our two big events for that month.
Again, visiting with Caleb Kitteringham. Well, we kind of left off at that fundraiser there for the YWC. I know there's other events.
There are. May 14th, we have the plant sale for the windmill in Cattail Park in Fulton. May 15th to the 14th to the 15th, Lions Art and Craft Show, which is the event that's kind of been going on for quite a few years. It was actually in flux whether it was going to happen again, but a lot of people were very committed to bringing it back, and it's happy to be back.
What are the dates on that again?
That would be May 14th to the 15th, down in Lyons, or up in Lyons. Then May 18th, we see the first Farmers Market of the month, which up in Lyons, Foursquare. And lastly, but not leastly, May 28th, Wild Rose Backyard Bash and Pork Tornado Concert, which is also a yearly event, though it might have had a bit of a break. As everybody
has had a bit of a break the last couple of years.
Yeah, it's a forced hiatus more actually.
Yes. Well, last time we had you in here, you were getting ready for the bicycle. How did that go?
I think it went rather well. We did have a bit of struggle with the weather, as 20-mile-an-hour winds will do that. But I think we had a very good turnout for our first year back. Looking forward to the future of the event. Okay, and of course, something that the city of Clinton has done for the last couple of years is kind of a bicycle program. How is that looking for this year? So that has been in flux up until very recently, but now we are. There was some upgrades that were kind of on back order, as many things that you order now are. But we finally got the locks in; they're all installed. It just needs to be tested, cleaned up, and they'll be out once the weather starts cooperating.
It has been a long, difficult spring, no doubt about that. Of course, Grow Clinton, just kind of getting started down there, but, generally the same group of people. How are things going?
No complaints, honestly. Everything has been, it's a process, obviously. Our financials are going to be down the road in terms of stabilizing. They're not unstable, more emerging 3 financial groups is going to be a process. When we're well situated to face. But as for the merging and the changing of leadership, perfectly smooth. Everybody was very happy with Andy becoming the CEO of Grow Clinton. Rich has moved to a more supporting role, though he is currently out of for post-surgery.
Okay.
Knee replacement. But he's happy with Andy as well. He's taking on more of a supporting role, as I said, with working in the political outreach form, which we definitely need, and he has the connections to do so. And there's going to be a lot more moves inside the office for in the foreseeable future in terms of different departments being formed or changing in terms of job perspective. But honestly, it's cutting down on excess waste because we were already doubling efforts. So by cutting these out, we become much more stable as well as much more efficient.
Very exciting times, no doubt about that. If people want to find out more, how can they best do that, Caleb?
Well, Grow Clinton's Facebook page is a good source for just general information about businesses around town. Visit Clinton Facebook page. Will have all the events I just talked about posted regularly. All the events each have their own. Specifically, Dutch Days has Fulton Dutch Days Facebook page, as well as so does the Art and Wine Walk, the Spring for Sprouts, and the Lions Craft Show. All have their own Facebook page with the events, the times, all the information you need to actually go and visit.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you so much, Caleb.
Happy to be here.